Welcome back to another great episode of Sunrise Serials. Hi everybody, I'm your host Richard Pochard, and today we have the penultimate episode of our current serial, the one and only Dick Tracy, featuring the one and only Fred Hamilton as the one and only Steve Lockwood. Born in Canada in 1914, Fred Hamilton was not known for his acting. In fact, playing second banana to Ralph Byrd's Dick Tracy was the only major role he ever played. So why even bother with him? Because his main talents were behind the scenes. In 1950, he created the Colgate Comedy Hour, an Emmy-winning variety series that frequently featured Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. He also directed nearly 2/3 of the episodes. In 1959, he co-created and served as a frequent writer for a little Western series called Bonanza, considered by many to be the greatest TV Western ever made. Well, it just goes to show you, you don't have to act to be a major success in Hollywood. Now, let's get started with today's story. Chapter 14, The Devil in White. Is that how you do the hippie shake?
Break one as fast as you can.
We have to glue it back together right away! Is this really how kangaroos make a living? Go Speed Racer! Go Speed Racer! I've heard of the heat of passion, but this is ridiculous!
I can't get very close to that fire. You've got to. Take Tracy aboard that ship.
Yeah, but I'm aboard this one. Wait! That splash sounded vaguely familiar. Sorry to be a bother, but I forgot my surfboard.
You all right, boss? Yes, but it's mighty hot up there. Head for the big pier. That's the nearest way home. There we was, creeping along. And the spiders...
And all because some idiot said Niagara Falls.
Protecting him. When all of a sudden, just like a bolt of thunder, 6 men jumped on him.
I bet you were scared, Mike.
Who, me? Say, it takes more than 6 men to scare me.
As long as I got a place to hide.
Down. And I was getting ready to tackle the 4th one when 6 more of them jumped on me. And I looked all around and there was a half a dozen more coming right at me.
Well, how many did that make, Mike?
Huh? Oh, 22.
Well,
Well, you weren't there. Besides, I can't count that high.
Interrupt me, Junior. And then what did you do, Mr. McGurk? Well, now I know that something had to be done real quick, or else they'd get Mr. Tracy.
Mike McGurk.
Well, how do you do, Miss Andrews?
Oh, hello, Mr. Otis. Mr. Potter.
How's your son, Harry?
Turning up like a bad penny.
Why, not at all, Mr. Otis. You're always welcome, you know that.
Thank you. I suppose there's nothing new regarding Mr. Tracy's brother.
Not a thing. Gordon's disappearance remains as much a mystery as ever.
Well, some people will do anything to avoid paying a bar tab.
By the way, whatever happened to that engraver? The one the spider's ring tried to kill when he refused to make the counterfeit plates for him.
Why, nothing that I know of. He's probably...
Although I heard a rumor he's switching to paper plates because they're easier to make.
Almost lost his own life doing it.
That all goes with the job of a G-man, Mr. Otis.
Yes, I suppose it does. Well, tell Dick we dropped in, will you?
Yes, I'll tell him you dropped your dicks. I mean...
But the first place the spider's ring took you to, Mr. Calder. Can you give me any idea where that is?
When my mind became clearer, I discovered I could see under the blindfold. The walls were paneled to the floor.
It's been a rather large house to have paneled walls.
Or a very expensive Quonset hut.
I was afraid to try, but I did see a large black cat in the room, and I heard a man walking. It sounded like he was lame.
You mean he whined a lot? I mean, I'm sick of you hanging around. Go away!
Glad to see you, Mr. Tracy. Well, we're losing our patient today. How's that? Mr. Calder's family are anxious to have him at home. They called me again just now, and I agreed to let him go this afternoon on one condition. That the bandages are not to be removed until I say so.
It's sort of a power trip
they're
for
sending
me.
a car for you at 3 o'clock. I'll leave word at the desk to have you ready.
Doctor, could I see you alone in your office for a few minutes?
Why, yes, of course. I'll be in my office.
I'll see you
Well,
there.
that was sort of the whole idea of my request, wasn't it?
Miss Jennings, there will be a car here for Mr. Coulter at 3 o'clock. Please see that he's ready.
Yes, doctor. That's the patient in 404?
Right.
That gives me an advantage in the orderly pool. I'll just take a minute to call my bookie.
Hello?
They're going to take Kohler out of here at 3 o'clock.
Stand by and keep watch. Report immediately if there is any change in the time.
Sorry I'm late. This shoe makes jogging a pain in the ass.
So they're taking Coulter home at 3 o'clock.
What is he, a psychic?
They're calling for him at 3 o'clock, but they'll never take him home. Coulter carries the mark of the spider, and no man has ever borne that mark and lived.
That is very true.
At this point, it's a matter of professional pride.
It will serve as a warning to Dick Tracy that the spider never sleeps.
Very true, only it is too bad that we must abandon our plan to have him make the counterfeit plates. Coulter is such an expert engraver.
But he has already refused.
There are more important things than money, do you really think
Wherein
he'd
a
do it?
man's nature and his mind were completely changed by a simple little operation.
I seem to have a vague recollection of hearing or reading such a case.
Nothing to do with your surgery, of course.
Operations on the brain.
There is nothing strange about that. Such cases have always received considerable publicity. You undoubtedly read of it in the newspaper.
Then you believe such an operation would bend Coulter to our will?
I know it would.
Then it shall be done. There is
Who
just
died
time
and
to
left
unband
him
my
in
previous
charge?
plan and make new arrangements. But at 3 o'clock, Coulter will be here.
The Arena Theater, home of the Ice Capella. Oh, sorry, wrong building.
Most preposterous, unthinkable idea I ever heard. I won't allow it. As a matter of fact, I positively forbid it. But
You're not the boss of me. Oh, wait, you are, aren't you?
Lord, Dick, if anything should happen,
Nothing can happen. I'll prove it to you. Mike, get that road map off the wall.
I didn't see that dip in the road
you're a
coming.
lot of help. Come here. Well, I got the map, didn't I?
Now, let's see. Here's the hospital. We throw a ring of our department cars with their two-way radio completely encircling the hospital. If the spider ring shows up to get Coulter, as I expect, their car will be spotted by one of our guards and its description immediately broadcast to all the other cars.
What, with so many cars following Dick,
Only one of our cars will be following the spiders at a time. The others will be on roads paralleling the route.
Oh, I get the idea. Then there'll be a net around the spider car all the time.
And if they turn
It's
out
a
to go
needlessly
down the road, the other cars
overcomplicated
will be
plan.
immediately
What could
notified
possibly
over the
go
two-way radio,
wrong?
And one of them will take up the trail. That way, no matter how often the spider's car changes its course, a different car will be following it.
I guess that's a good idea, Chief. They lead us to that spider's hangout without even knowing that we're following them.
And worst case scenario, we need one more cliffhanger anyway.
Question now is, will the spider make the attempt to get Coulter?
They need those counterfeit plates, and you can bank on it. The spider will try again to force Coulter to make them.
All right. I withdraw my objections, but it's against my better judgment.
Yeah, well, you're no Solomon the Wise, so. Hi, we have a special delivery for the comatose ward.
This is that third-degree burn case, Miss Jennings.
Yes, Doctor.
How did he
Forward
get
to
burned
a
if it
there.
was only 3 degrees? Was it freezer burn? Yes, they used to have people in hospitals whose only job was to pick patients up and put them back down again. It was more of
You
a
may go
skill
now, Miss
than an
Jennings.
art
This
form.
nurse will be all the help I'll need.
Very well, Doctor.
White with black trim. It's an ambulance that can double as a hearse.
Hey, you're not by any chance worrying about me, are you?
Why, of course not, but I am a bit anxious.
Oh.
The ambulance is here for Mr. Coulter.
The cholera cola or the colon
He's in
cola?
room 404.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Coulter, the ambulance is here.
I recognize that voice, Miss Andrews. That's one of the spider's men.
Wow! So Dick's plan is either succeeding brilliantly or failing miserably. This always drives the neighbors nuts.
There's the signal.
Stand by, everyone. Jackson calling. He'll be leaving any minute now.
And there's a nice, cozy dungeon, room that you'll have all to yourself.
Jackson reporting. Car heading south. Stop rolling.
Wow, what a dip. Sorry, there was a line from the bathroom. Did I miss the newsreel? All makes, all models, everything must go!
I don't see why we got to stick behind all the rest of them. I'm getting tired of being last all the time.
I would think you'd be used to it by now.
Recognizing his Mike, then they'd know something was up.
Here's the description of the car. A white ambulance. No distinguishing mark.
Not even a tattoo?
Passing Kane Boulevard. Jackson.
Kane Boulevard. See where that is. Here it is.
You gonna mark where the G-Man car's
The
on?
kid can barely read on the 4th grade level, but he can follow a map like a navigator.
Spider's car's right between them.
You know, I could be crazy, but it seems like every car in the city is going the same direction as us.
That car in back of us seems to be sticking on our tail.
I'll turn off the Chester. Watch if it follows.
Right. All fell on. He went right by.
Now I can get lost in your eyes again.
Car just turned into Chester Boulevard. Going east. That is all. Take over.
We're hopelessly confused. You make the call.
Anderson calling Fox. Anderson calling Fox.
Come on, Coulter. You're getting out here.
Yes, it's not wise to keep the spider waiting.
Well, I can't go in there. I have hay fever.
Gee, you think something's wrong with the radio, Mr. Anderson? We should have heard from Mr. Morris before
All right, who's eating Rice Krispies on the job?
Going through Casper to his investigate.
All right, Morris. Other cars stand by for Morris report. Something's up, and I'm going to find out what it is.
It ain't the car top. That's been down since we started.
Why, he's gone.
Oh man, we are in so much trouble now.
Steve Lockwood.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, the good news is we found the car.
And the Spider Gang have disappeared.
There's been another car here. Did any car turn out of Casper while you were watching?
Yeah. A flower strike delivery car headed south.
We figured it was on the way to a funeral.
Truck. Quick, broadcast the description of that truck to the other cars. Come on, Mike. Gotta locate that truck.
Mike is sitting in the same car. He'll come automatically if you go.
Hurry back as soon as I ditch the truck. Step on it. Come on, Coulter.
Could we go back to the hospital? There's a magazine article I wanted to finish reading.
Welcome, my dear Mr. Coulter. We are delighted to see you again.
We're wasting time. Take Coulter to the operating room.
All right, stick him up. Get over there. Get over there. Now back up. Back up.
Back upper!
use that telephone.
It charges long distance rates even for local calls.
Mr. Coulter seems to have made a sudden and remarkable recovery.
I was actually feeling pretty good even before you guys grabbed me.
Mr. Coulter's head. It may need a new dressing.
But the doctor said he wanted to do that.
Dick Tracy.
Seems your wish has come true. Dick Tracy is here to take Mr. Coulter's place.
A marvelous opportunity.
Suddenly, Gordon is turning into a demented ventriloquist dummy.
Why you that flame?
No, not Oscar and Elmer again.
Went by here going lickety.
It's so hard on him when the interpreter has the day
on the
off.
curve by the old powerhouse, 90 miles an hour. It's a wonder he didn't up. He might have turned over.
Get the ether ready and the cone. Would you increase the heat under that sterilizer, Gordon?
I don't want my back hump to get cold.
Gordon. Is that my brother, Gordon Tracy?
So, the great Dick Tracy did not recognize his own brother.
Well, I didn't know him that well. We were barely on a first name basis.
Operation on the brain.
Oh. And that's what you're planning to do to me?
We planned it for Coulter, but since you have taken his place, the ether!
On Friday, all of our questions will be answered. Meanwhile, I hope you're enjoying Dick Tracy and my riffs as well. If you are, or even if you aren't, let me know how I'm doing in the comments. You can also hit that thumbs up button. It all gets computed into the algorithm. And be sure to subscribe because there's so much more excitement coming your way. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to ring that little bell so you'll get notified every time new episodes are available. If Moloch is such a great surgeon, why doesn't he fix his own hump? Now that Dick is the center of attention, will Gordon have sibling rivalry? And who is the lame one? Is it Steve? Is it Mike? Is it Gwen? Is it Oscar or Elmer? Or both? Be here on Friday for the big finish, Chapter 15, Brothers United. Hope to see you then.
Hey everybody, it's Richard again, and if this is the first time you're viewing my series, you've already missed a lot. So why not subscribe? And that way you'll never miss another exciting cliffhanging moment. Subscribe today.